Hey, this is Jeff again, the Evolve Interest Rate Guide Service.com, REIGUIDESERVICE.com. Was looking at buying a condo in Taylor Crest condominiums. Had an interesting conversation about their insurance, their lack of insurance, self funding, all that kind of stuff. Listen to the raw audio with the management, head of the HOA there, and tell me what you think. I'll be back at the end of the video to give you my perspective.
Good morning, Taylor Crest.
Yeah, I was wanting to talk to someone. I had some questions about buying a unit there.
Okay, this is Charlie. Can I help you?
Hey, Charlie. I'm trying to find out. Let me see. I'm looking at a unit, and I was told that there were some issues with the insurance on it, and I'm trying to get some clarification, I guess.
Okay, what unit are you looking at?
It is. 202.
So A202 has been listed, and we've had several units like it sell, but apparently some people can get funding and some people can't because we have chosen not to take the wind insurance due to response from the attorney as well as the CPA of the association. Because the deductible is 1.5 million, and that would require a special assessment, and the actual insurance itself went up 3 times the amount. So a maintenance fee of 400 would be closer to 1100, on and on. So the board chose for the first time not to include the windstorm in the policy.
So how? So there's no
So we're
insurance.
considered, no, there's general liability and S&L and all the other insurances when necessary. The only insurance that they declined was the wind. And it's self-insured at this point, meaning if something happened that we would have to use to rebuild, we would especially assess the individual owners as opposed to putting a burden on every owner for a year or more to be able to afford the insurance. And then if we did use it, it would be $1 million deductible, and another special assessment would have to be.
And what? So where does that leave? What do you? I was a little bit confused at first. You said something about some people can get loans, some people can't.
First of all, they don't qualify. The mortgage companies for FHA and VA, those kind of loans would not qualify here because they insist on wind and rain. But even with that, last year and the year before, they felt like FHA, VA, that we didn't carry enough of the insurance. So, but yes, you can still get conventional loans. So if your loan was with a VA or FHA, that would be off the table.
Yeah. So what happens? Can you kind of explain to me what you mean by each? Like, so let's say that I buy this unit, hurricane, heaven forbid, comes through, rips my roof off. Where does that leave me?
The association currently has $250,000 in an account, but they would take any money that was necessary, and they would especially assess each unit to make the repair on a building.
And what if that's not enough?
It's all self-insured.
Yeah, and what if that's not enough, though?
You know, you'd have to talk to a mortgage broker, an attorney, or an insurance person. I'm just telling you what your original question was regarding the insurance at the property because you were looking at A202 to purchase.
Yeah, and the realtor, Whitney, I guess, tried to explain it to me, but I just, because I'm an investor, so, obviously I'm looking at things, because if I go, even if I went with cash, I'd still want to be, I'm just curious how that would work. 'Cause how many buildings are there?
There's 26 buildings, 241 units.
So
In a three-year period, you could assess a special assessment. For instance, if the board chose to say, you know what, let's go ahead and build up our insurance account to a massive amount. So next week, they could write a letter and do a special assessment for each unit for $50 a month for 3 years, and they would have, $800,000 in the insurance account. And your question was, well, what if it's more? Well, we can speculate. What if we don't have a hurricane, like we haven't in 37 years, and we continue to pay the amount, and then you, being an investor, you wouldn't be interested in purchasing a unit with an $1,100 maintenance fee,
No,
right?
sure.
But then you couldn't lease it for $3,000 and make any money.
Is there
So-
a windstorm? Is there a windstorm certificate on the roof right now?
Yes, we have a windstorm certificate on the roof. We haven't finished all the roofs yet. We
Okay.
have one more roof to go. So,
But the ones that have been done all are windstorm certified with engineering and all that.
absolutely.
Okay. Okay. Well, yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to ask my attorney because I have not dealt with that. I own a couple of condos, but I've not dealt with one that's self-insured before. So.
Well, I'm sure being an investor, you have a good attorney, and I would definitely consult with him as well.
Okay. And what was your name again?
Charlie Quinn.
Charlie Quinn. Okay. Thank you, Charlie. I appreciate it.
You bet. You're so welcome. Bye-bye.
Just a little bit too many what ifs for me. I don't think that having a special assessment given just to the individuals who have their property damaged because you didn't get insurance and you didn't tell them that you didn't get insurance seems a bit shady. I know that they're telling me on the phone, but the person that I'm inquiring about buying this property from absolutely did not know until it was time to sell. You can see they've limited the amount of people that can get loans from their property, the types of loans that you can get for the property. They're increasing your liabilities. All of this is done through the HOA without any input from the actual property owners or notice to the property owners. It's very unfortunate. You've got to be very careful when evaluating situations and make sure that you are in control of the property that you're buying, because if not, you could have people that have no idea what they're doing in control of your investment. Short term, long term, you could be stuck for life. Be blessed, bless others. Don't forget to subscribe. Feedback is appreciated. Later.